René Marsh, welcome to Inside South Florida.
And thank you so much for having me. I love South Florida. It's my second home, so I'm so glad to be with you today.
Yes, we'll have to get you in studio next time, but this will
Yeah.
suffice for today. I'm excited. I am an author myself, but I also am a big reader. So we get to talk all about your book, The Nature of Change, Lessons of Determination, Resilience, and Hope from the Outside World. I'm already inspired by this. Tell us more about this book.
So this is a book that I have told a lot of my mom friends. It is a book for now because at its core, at a time where I think we all can agree, life and the world is literally changing by the second, and it is very dizzying and overwhelming. And this book at its core is about teaching kids how to navigate big changes in their lives. That could be personal changes in their own homes or their personal circumstances, or just all the change that we see around us every day in the world. And what it does is it takes nature and it uses nature as a metaphor for some of these really abstract concepts like hope, resilience, and determination that really, as a parent, that's a struggle to try to break down what that means to a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old. So instead of over explaining that, it takes things like the spider that is rebuilding its web for the 100th time and showing those young kids what resilience is all about, or the trees that lose it all in the fall down to their bare limbs, but there it is still standing with that upright stance, that determination. The synopsis is this little boy and this little girl, brother and sister, they move to this new home. They hate the new home, but it is their encounter with nature when they receive some of these words of wisdom, messages of wisdom from nature, that it's total mind shift for them. And all of a sudden, the new home isn't that bad.
You talk about that mind shift. Mindfulness is an important part of this book as well, an important thing you advocate for. Why is this so important for kids amidst this rising anxiety in the world?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that so often when we talk about mental health, it's always in the frame of adults or maybe even older kids and social media, but we don't give a lot of thought, I don't think, to kids in this age group for which this book is geared towards, 4 through 8. And I would argue, as a mom myself, that it's never too early to start laying that foundation, laying that foundation of building kids with this mental grit so that they are not falling to pieces the moment something changes in their life, the moment they experience this unwanted change. I do think that is the biggest thing that we can do for our kids as far as preparing them for life and what's inevitable, change, and sometimes challenges.
I love it so much. René Marsh, CNN national correspondent and author of The Nature of Change, Lessons of Determination, Resilience, and Hope from the Outside World. We so appreciate you hopping on to ISF today, and we can't wait to get our hands on your book. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. I truly enjoyed it.